Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And we are underway here on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Come on, go.
To throw, Webb. And he's going to drop this one down for Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 16 yards to pick up there. The Colts have a first down.
At the 48-yard line.
Get it.
Here's Webb. Here's Chubb. Back-to-back catches for him. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go.
They give the Chubb out of the gun. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all.
He's tackled at the 34-yard
And a stop made by Cam Taylor-Britt. Now 2nd and 9.
Dragon 60.
Here's Webb. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Go. Ready.
Now Webb. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. The rookie from Florida State on target with that throw. His guys have a first down.
Ready.
Allen is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
Webb now. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Ready.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 20.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get out of real early. Chip away at their time.
Open man, that's Noah Fant, the tight end. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a first down.
A gain of 13
And we're going to see the
yards.
ball in the air quite a bit here. This is a top 5 passing offense in the NFL. And they certainly like to get everybody involved. So this defense, they're going to have to be able to counterpunch somehow. They couldn't there, and it's an opening drive, first down.
He's got Chase on the comeback route. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
It was Quiddy Pay who made the stop coming off the edge. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Big 13. Big 13. 11 Thomas.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. From midfield now, Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by all. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now that sets up 3rd and 2.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination. Guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Looking deep here for Chase. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Burrow will throw. Got a man open. It's Chase. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 21.
It's a gain of 22 yards. That's good for a Bengals.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Bengals.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
He'll drop this off to Pacheco. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of the defense.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains, Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
Second and goal at the
Here we go.
4-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Now he'll tuck this. And a big loss here as he's taken down. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you figure the field goal team coming on 4th. The Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Now Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Charvarius Ward. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Intercepted. The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And they will have the football deep in enemy territory all the way at the 10-yard line.
A tough adjustment to the NFL throughout his rookie season, and his problem with turnovers is only exacerbated by his early showing today. That's a couple for him here in this first half, and he's cleared the double-digit mark for the entire season.
And able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's 2nd down. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yeah, it's now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try to put it in that way. But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
On 1, ready?
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
180.
Here's Burrow. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Bengals post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Colts nothing.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now Webb. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
1st and 10.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as pass.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Webb to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Bengals are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Gun. Shot. 11. Shot. 180. 11. Shot.
Now it's Burrow. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. If you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball is arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
11 MT, take.
Burrow looking to pass. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded just inside the 20. A 55-yard punt that time with a return of about 14. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
45-yard line.
Come back, team. Ready.
Webb. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Stop low, 18. Get it. 60 Eagles.
On 2nd and 10, Webb. He finds his man, complete. It's Silva. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 38-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back to throw now on 1st down. A short one there caught by Warren. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts,
10 more yards.
as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Webb. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
That's another Colts first down.
To throw, Webb. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've seen him catch a few passes out of the backfield in the first half, unable to connect on that one.
Certainly seems like getting him the ball out of the passing game, though, is part of their game plan.
It certainly is, because he catches it well, creates a mismatch. You're going to cover him with a linebacker, a corner, a safety. They feel like he can win every battle.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
18, pioneer. Here we go. Set. Hawk, seven pirates. Seven pirates.
Here's Webb. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Tyler Warren in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said, this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Now it's Burrow. A man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right hot.
Back to throw. Able to find Higgins. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Good yardage there on 1st down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making 1st downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your 2nd down play.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 180.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. He's going to air one out. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. T. Higgins, 29 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
29-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready.
Webb now. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. 70 yards. And the Colts are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter. So we're right back to... And that's caught inside the 35. And he is out of bounds, but not before. He's inside the 30. How about a 39-yard pickup? They'll take it.
When you get into the second half of a tie ball game, you start realizing that every play takes on a bigger significance, and this is pretty significant right here. This is where you start putting the pressure on that secondary, and that's a job well done there. And he still doesn't have a catch. We're into the second half. I think it's a little bit of a surprise to me, but that was one he should have caught.
Absolutely. That was his best opportunity right there. He dropped it. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
180.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. This is Fant on the short completion. Down inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Noah Fant, 26 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. McPherson on for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Bengals 21, Colts 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
18, run.
Now Webb. Over the middle, complete. It's Warren. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 30 big ones.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Here's Webb. A short one there, caught by Warren. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Number 84, Tyler Warren.
Cut 19.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the Bengals 23.
Operating from the gun. Webb throwing the out route incomplete. That's Warren. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Bengals drive about to get going. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the 2nd half. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Going with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done.
It's a gain of 20. And the Bengals 1st down.
11.
1st and 10.
Here's Pacheco on the read option. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
Another Bengals 1st down.
Here we go.
A gain of 16
Higgins goes in motion right.
1st down, Cincinnati.
Start. Start.
Burrow will throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Start.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. That's caught over the middle by Fan. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a 1st down.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back now in Indianapolis. All even as we get ready to start the fourth. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Cut. Right 80. Cut.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Noah Fant, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the 4th. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And now after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this 4th quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the 26-yard line.
Go! Ready?
From the gun, it's a get. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. But I believe the Colts were able to fall on this when they were, and so possession will remain with Indy. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Looking to throw. Webb. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Okay, quick.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, pass caught by Warren. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And this one is incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Well, now they'll try the end around. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. And the Colts are right back in this football game. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The interception sets them up with an opportunity to erase. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Bengals are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here we go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll just get rid of it.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Come on, ready?
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Now he's going to step up and run. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Right, Eddie.
In motion, the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Taken in at the 11. A very good kick there, but 15 yards on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
Okay, ready?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
Come on. Go.
Webb to throw. That's complete to Pierce. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Webb. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
Yeah, they go empty there, and the idea is to just try and hit something quickly, but nothing really materialized, so he changes progression to his receiver on the drag route, but there wasn't much room to be had after the catch.
Ready?
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Now Webb. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
Come back, King. Come back, King.
6-yard line.
Get it.
Back to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Bengals have just about sewn up this football game. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
Exactly.
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andre Yoshibas, 74 yards. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. McPherson now for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Colts 21.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
19, let's go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos.
To throw, Webb. Now he'll tuck this and run. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
Here's Webb. And that is incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
This one, an absolute must. It's 4th and 4.
70 Lions. Let's go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Finding Sutton. Oh, that's sweet. What an effort. How did he stay on his feet? Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Felt compelled to go for it there on 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a 4th down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done, as you noted, and they did.
Well, they need to score, and score quick. One timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen a defense bait a rookie, pretend to leave a window open, and then the defensive back jumped it as soon as the ball was released. Big-time play. They love taking advantage of the youngsters, and in this case, it paid off well.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. And he will have a Bengals first down, and it's celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked at the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Bengals, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Colts, it's a bit of a setback as they drop to 6-4 now. And they'll try to rebound next week on the road in Nashville. That'll do it.